I know you said that you didn't really learn much from school, but you were like always really hardworking.
Yes.
I still have 2 more years of school left.
Okay.
Even though, like, being here, I've learned, like, I think how to be a better person, like, working hard, like, have, like, game ambition. But do you have any advice on, like, what I should work on in school? Like, any hard skills that you would value while in there?
I think that's a great question for a lot of other people. That just doesn't come natural to me. Like what? Like every piece of information's literally on your phone. And then like learning process. Every organization has its own process. You'll learn more in the first week of wherever the fuck you go than you will, like, listen, I'm not trying to shit on school, like, especially because I think people, like, look, if you guys want to work at Boston Consulting in this building, you better fucking get your grades up, go to grad school, go to fucking Stanford or Harvard. That's how you get into McKinsey, right? If you want to be a doctor, like, you need to learn the craft. But like, for most of us, my biggest piece of advice is to meet as many people and make significant relationships, like friends, like, for real, and enjoy the last vacation that looks like this in your life. It's a fucking vacation. Like, I would enjoy it. Like, so many of you are gonna stress out your last 2 years thinking it's gonna be an indicator to your life. Just don't fail out. That's my rally cry. Just don't fail. Like, if you really think in 2018 that your grade point average swing of 1 or 2 points, let alone point something, have any indication on how your life is gonna play out, you're fucking lost. Like, skip a class and like go like listen to a reading by somebody at the Barnes and Nobles while they're still open an hour away, you know? Yeah, just don't fail out. Like, I don't understand, like, what do you think like, help me, like, educate me. Like, what are you learning in class that you think is real?
I feel like what I'm learning is so outdated, especially like, even like week 1, like you said, like with all my media professors. And like, I feel like that applies like 10, 20 years ago. It's like not current.
Yeah. They made me memorize a graph.
I like the people experience of college a lot.
Of course, it's fun as fuck.
Yeah, I like being with people that are my age.
Of course.
People that understand things.
Me too, but guess what else you can do with 40,000? You could go to every single fucking music festival on earth. like this whole notion of propaganda of like, but it's the people? Sure, why don't you give me back the fucking 40K? And why don't I fucking go to Coachella and Ibiza and to fucking Australia? Like, you can hang out with kids your age in perpetuity. That last fucking frontier that college is fucking trying to sell everybody on, like, but you grow up and you get to be with your people and you meet lifelong friends, like, give me 40K, I'll fucking make it way better for you. You know how much more fun it is to go to like the Dominican Republic, 4,000 people deep for $3,000 for a week? You could do so, like, they're gonna lose that game. Somebody, like, I may do it myself. Some entrepreneur, he's gonna come along and start a company and be like, yeah, cool, let me set this up. Or like what WeWork and some of these co-working spaces are doing, they're just setting up, like, the campus replication is super easy. And a hell of a lot more, like, you could learn a lot more, like, let me send all of you like 150 deep to France to work a harvest in the vineyards, and like every 3 days go into Paris and just like, fuck. I'm with you, I agree. But that is the last reason that college should stay up and be able to do the bullshit they're doing. And right now it's the leading fucking ROI. You can play Fortnite together somewhere else. Like, give me 40K each and I'll fucking have you playing with Ninja every night. It's so fucked, bro. But, that being said, I'm on an ideological execution now. You're in it, you're not going anywhere. So to that point, make it more than 7 people that are your friends. To your point, everyone's like, I love that. I'm like, you have 9 friends. Like, you really want to take advantage of like, oh, it's awesome campus life, like culture, we can get, like serendipity, like then do something about it. Instead of what everyone's doing, which is in your fucking clique of 6. Like really fucking break that. Like that was always the best thing that I had. I had like 9 different friend groups that like made no sense, that like never let me get popular enough and like was very weird and like what the, like people were so confused by me. Best thing I did.
Since we're like people everywhere are spending like $200,000 for 4 years of college, do you think that it's gonna
How many of you were collecting debt for college? Tell the truth, it's okay, just curious. That to me is like the thing that I'm spending my whole life trying to figure out. Go ahead.
Do you think it's gonna like die out or change? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
College is new. Guys, college is fucking new. In 1940, which is 5 minutes ago, not everybody's fucking dream was to go to college.
When do you think that's gonna happen?
I don't know, but I know it's in trouble, you know? Like this conversation was not happening 10 years ago. When the economy collapses on the back of all the college debt that all of you are incurring, and everybody blames the racket of college for it, it'll be like banks or other things. The brand will be so bad, the conversation will change. And I do believe that you will be the generation of parents that don't force your kids to go to college. So I think 30? I think Stanford, Harvard, I think the top 17 will be able to hold on a little bit longer just on brand. But I think the really good schools, like the state schools, like kind of that upper middle, I think they're very vulnerable. Michigan's an amazingly good school, but collecting $200,000 in debt with that interest rate for a good solid Michigan degree in the real life the day after,